Hello everyone, how are you today? How's everything? Can you hear me well?
Hi, Miss. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I need to use this because my computer crashed today, so I'm using another thing, but please tell me if you can listen to me anytime. Okay, my dear friends, welcome to our 9th class of this cycle. Let's start right away. We have lots of things to do to finish. Okay, so let me show you the agenda and let's start. Here we are. Basically, we are going to finish something we couldn't finish last night about well, and we will study a topic from grammar, which is very easy and actually is very useful, and I know that we all use it without having studied it, which is very good. Okay, here we are, class 9, August 30th. Tomorrow is our final exam, yeah? Final test tomorrow. Okay, and this is the plan. We're going to continue talking about the word well, basically just to practice. So our warm-up today is not going to be an exercise, but a short video. There is a woman who will tell us well in 3 different uses. Then we will practice together. I will do one exercise with you, and then you guys do the other one with a partner. After that, we check that exercise, and then we start with ellipsis and substitution, okay? Explanation and practice, and that's the end. So let's go, let's start. Okay, sorry, any question before we start? Any comment, anything you want to say? Tell me. Not really? Okay, so let's go. After the video, I can check the attendance. Okay, this is a short one. And wait a second. It is for us just to introduce the word well. Remember that last night we could see that it has different functions. We can use it for different purposes, right? So let's pay attention to this woman. And then we can start our practice. Okay, wait a second. I'm just having the attendance ready, so when we finish watching the video, I can check it. Perfect. Here we are. Uses of well. Can you guys listen to the video? Is it okay? Is the sound okay? Boys and girls, please.
Teacher, at the moment, yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
This is Everyday Grammar. I'm Alice Bryant. Well, have I got a fun fact for you. The English language has more than 170,000 words in current use. And the word well is one of the 100 most used. I'm not surprised. I probably use the word well 10 to 15 times a day. There are many uses for this small but meaningful word. Today, I'm going to tell you about 3. The first is to express mild disapproval or disagreement.
I can't believe I missed the bus. Now I'm definitely going to be late.
Well, I told you that the bus comes at 8 a.m. sharp every morning.
The second is to begin a story or explanation or to continue one that was interrupted.
Remember that house I was hoping to rent? Well, when we went to look at the place, people were already living there.
And the third is to show that something has ended or to make a final statement about it. For example, suppose you see a friend on the street. After a few minutes of talking, she says this.
Well, it was nice seeing you too. I've got to jump on the metro soon.
Your friend is signaling that she wants to say goodbye because she has to go now. And your friend is not the only one who has to go. Well, this has been fun. Bye for now. And that's everyday grammar.
Okay, boys and girls, questions about those three uses of well? No questions? I think that was clear, right? And was very short and concise. So let's do the same. Let's analyze them together. Yes. And then you guys are ready for practicing. Okay, here we are. Okay. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to read these sentences. You guys are going to pay attention to the way I do it, yeah? Because it will give you a clue about what is the function or purpose of that, okay? Then I will give you some minutes, the minutes that I will spend checking the attendance, yeah? So while I am checking the attendance, you guys are trying to match these sentences with the correct purpose, right? That's basically what we're gonna do, and that way we can save time, okay? In the video, oh yes, Jorge, thank you for the question. This is page 99, okay? In the video we've just watched, the woman used three functions, right? Some of these ones, yeah? To continue a story, for example. Yes, that was one of them, okay? So I'm going to read these sentences. Please pay attention to the intonation, yeah? Because remember that, well, as an interjection, yeah, that is a word that we just use for expressing feelings and emotions rather than expressing any other meaning, right? Like, for example, grammar or any other syntax meaning, yeah? So it will give you some clues about how to use it. And that way you guys can match them with this while I am checking the attendance, okay? Let's go. So we have the first one here. Oh, sorry. The uses and functions we have here are these. For emphasis, to accept a situation, to show anger or annoyance, to show you finished, to pause, to show surprise, to express doubt, yeah, and to continue a story. Some of them we found them in the video we watched some minutes ago. So listen to me. Well, Fancy Andy and Laura getting married. Okay. Second one. Well, you know what I think. I completely agree. Okay. Number 3. Well, I think she could have phoned and apologized. Okay. Let's continue with number 4. Well, maybe what do other people think? Okay. 5. Well, let me think. Okay, now number 6. You know what you told me about Erica the other day? Well, after I spoke to you, I saw her in the supermarket and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was number 6. Now I'm going to read 7. Okay. Well, if you're sure that's what you really want. And the last one, that is 8. Well, I think that's it then. Okay, So please try to match them with these ones while I'm checking the attendance, so that way we can save time. You guys are on page 99, exercise 2. And for people who got some minutes late, I'm just sending you the link of the video we watched about, well, it's very short, concise, and kind of fun. So I liked it. So just if you want to watch it later, you guys have it in the chat. Okay, go ahead, guys, while I'm checking the attendance. Okay, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Santiago.
Here, teacher.
Thank
Are
you.
you?
Yes. Thank you, Santiago. Kiara.
Present, teacher.
Thanks. Jorge.
Hi, teacher.
Thank you, Jorge. Natalia.
Present.
Thank you, Natalia. Diego.
Present, teacher.
All right, Diego. Manuela.
Present, teacher.
Very good, Manuela. Jessica.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Jessica. Catherine.
Present, Miss.
Awesome. Marlon. Okay. Mandy.
Present, teacher. Good evening.
Okay, Mandy, thank you. Manuel. Manuel.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Thank you, Manuel. Maria.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Maria. And Vanessa.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Okay, my dear friends. Very good. Did you guys match those sentences with the functions? Yes? Okay, let's go one by one. I'm going to read them again just to see if maybe that way you guys have a clue. Yeah, because remember, that's an interjection. So it doesn't really change the meaning, or is not changing any content in grammar. Yeah, more about using fillers when you are speaking. Yes, showing your feelings and emotions. Okay. So let's start with the first one, and you guys help me, please. Okay, let's go. Oh, Catherine, thank you for raising your hand. You want to do it?
Number 1. Well, Fancy and Andy Laura getting married. Maybe to show surprise?
Yes.
Or, yes?
Yes, very good. To show surprise. Yes, you're showing surprise. Very good, Catherine. Awesome. Okay. Second one, who wants to read? Come on, brave people. Okay, so maybe I read it and you say what's the function or purpose of that well in the sentence. Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Well, you know what I think. I completely agree. Which of these? What is this word doing in the sentence? Thank you, Vanessa, for raising your hand.
Teacher, maybe for emphasis?
Yes, very good, Vanessa. Thank you, thank you. So this one is for emphasizing. Yes, perfect. Okay, number 3. Is there any person who wants to read? Or your teacher does?
Yes, teacher, I wanted.
Okay, let's go, Manuela.
Well, I think she could have found phone it. Apologize.
Very good. Thank you, Manuela. So, my dear friends, what's its function?
Maybe to show anger or annoyance, maybe.
Actually, that's the correct answer. Maybe Manuela was so sweet when she read it. Yeah, but yes, it is for expressing anger and annoyance. Well, I think she could have phoned and apologized. Yeah, okay, very good. So this one is number 3. Okay, perfect. Let's continue with number 4. Who wants to read? Come on. Practice your pronunciation because tomorrow is your speaking. Thank you, Diego, for reading.
Okay, well, maybe what do other people think?
Very good, Diego. So, what does the word well in that sentence want to say? Or want to express?
It could be to continue story.
Let me see. Well, I think maybe, to be honest, I don't think so because we do not have the first part of the story, to see that we are continuing any. Yeah, so not really. Actually, you read it with the correct intonation for that purpose. That was well. Yeah, so you're expressing doubt. That is what you. Oh, thank you, Kiara, for reading. You want to do next, or you were going to give
No,
us?
teacher, I will say expressive doubt.
Thank you, Kiara. Very good. That's exactly what the word well is doing in that sentence. Perfect. Okay, let's continue with number 5. Who wants to read? Go ahead, guys. Okay, so maybe I read it. You guys tell me what's the function. Yeah, it's number 5? Yes, it's number 5. Well, let me think.
To express doubt again.
Actually, we have just one for each one, so we are not repeating. But let me see that I think I just made a mistake here because this one is to show surprise. You didn't tell me that I marked it in the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, perfect. So no, the ones that are taken. So we are not using them again. Okay, 8 and 8. Sometimes we have like more than one, possible answer, but in this exercise, we don't. So, well, let me think. When you are making a decision and you are like, well, let me think.
Maybe to pause or yes.
To pause, yes. Yes. So to pause is 5. Yes. Thank you. Very good, guys. Oh, sorry about those horrible numbers. Okay, number 6. Who wants to read? Okay, your teacher does. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Coordinator, please read.
You know what you told me about Erica the other day? Well, after I spoke to you, I saw her in the supermarket and...
Very good. Awesome. That's the right intonation, my dear friends. So what is the word well doing in this sentence?
Teacher, continuous story.
Yes, Kiara, very good. That is for continuing story. We have the first part, yeah, that is the information about Erica, yeah, that's like the beginning or the context or the background, yeah, and then we are continuing the story, yeah. Well, after I spoke to you, blah, 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 and then I will continue with the details. Perfect, very good, guys. Okay, so 6 is this one, to continue story. What's going on in the chat? Oh, thank you, Karen, for writing the answer there. Thank you. You guys are so active today. I love it. Okay, perfect. Manuela, thank you for raising your hand.
Okay, number 7. Well, you are sure that's what you really want?
Yes, very good, Manuela. So, what's that, boys and girls?
To accept a situation?
Yes, very good, Catherine. Yeah, you're showing acceptance. You are accepting, yes. So this one is number 7. And we have this left that is to show you finished. Well, I think that's it then. Yes, well, I think that's all. Well, I think I'm done. Yeah, so it's to show you have finished. Very good job, guys. Questions about this interjection? The woman from the video we watched at the beginning of the lesson also uses some of these functions. Okay, any question, any comment? No questions? So we are ready for the next stage. Okay, my dear friends. Before we start with the new topic today, we have something to do, okay? Something to practice. This is a good one. So let me give you the link and let me explain how you guys are going to develop this part of the lesson. Okay, basically you are going to use the word well, but not as an interjection. Let me show you, give me a second. Okay, here we are. So maybe I can show you the slide before I give you the link, no problem. So you have to work in 2 stages, 2 parts, okay? The first one is to look in the dictionary the meaning of these words. You may know some of them, of course, right? Well-balanced, well-behaved, well-built, well-chosen. Some of these ones, we studied them last night, okay? When we were checking all the uses and functions of the word well, okay? In this case, we are using the word well plus a participle, okay? So remember, this combination makes adjectives, okay? So all of these are adjectives. The first thing is to check out for the meaning of them so you guys can talk to your partners and make comments, you know, an explanation about it. And if you don't know them, you just use the dictionary. And then you have to categorize these adjectives, yes, for these, well, types or categories. For example, which of these adjectives can be used for books? Which of these adjectives can be used for describing books?
Well read.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yes, well read. Remember that this is a past participle, so you have to use the past pronunciation. So well read. Okay, good, very good. For children, so you say, well, maybe well dressed, well educated, whatever. Okay, so that's what you have to do. First, you talk to your partner about the meaning of these words, and once you have analyzed them all, you are going to categorize them into this. Okay, which of these can be used for describing books, children, shops, exam candidates, teachers, holidays, babies, potential husbands as wife, and for everyone. Okay, that's basically what you have to do. Let me give you the link and let's work. Questions about it? I think it's okay. You guys can use the dictionaries if you need. And that's it. As soon as you are done, we can check it together and we will be ready for the next team. Okay, classwork, unit 10. Work on well. Perfect. You guys have the link in the chat. Let's go. Let me send you to a room and let's do it. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's go.
Hi, teacher. Um, I can see my number in this room. I think it's 4.
No, we are 5. The 5.
5? Okay.
Yes. Could you send me the link of the slide, please?
Okay. 1 moment.
Miss, I was in the room number 4. Now I am in room number 5. Ah, Kiara, well,
What happened to you? You want me to send it to your room or are you guys done? Manuel.
I don't know well thought out.
We are in room.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for working. Let me show you, some possible answers. I know you guys may use some of them for different categories. That's okay. So while I am showing you the ones that I did, you can also be checking the ones that you wrote in the slides, okay? Here we are. Okay. Some possible answers. So for books, I have well written, well informed, well laid out, well prepared, well thought out. Who can help me read the ones for children? Come on.
For children. Well behaved, well dressed, well educated, well fed, and well looked after.
Yes. If you have any other one that I want that I should include there, you can tell me. Like, teacher, why don't you put this one there? Okay, no problem. These are just possible answers. That's why I wrote possible.
Teacher,
Yeah? Yes.
is not possible to use well dressed in shops in this category?
Not really, Jorge, because even if we are talking about clothes, yeah, and they are related to shops, because you can find the clothes in the shops are not the ones who wear those clothes, yeah? So it is for people. Yes, Jorge? Is it okay?
Okay, teacher.
Perfect. So it's better to use it for a person because those are the ones who wear the clothes. Okay, very good. Jorge, please help me read the ones about shops and exam candidates because the previous one is
Shop well laid out. Exam candidates will behave, will educate, will informed, will prepared, will read.
very good. Perfect. Okay. Good. Questions about those ones? Any question? No? Okay. For teacher, I have well behaved, well educated, well informed, well paid, well prepared, well read. Okay. Next one. Karen, can you help me read a holiday and babies, please?
A holiday. Well chosen, well parents, well prepared. Babies, well fed, well looked after.
Very good. Okay. Diego, can you please read a potential husband or wife?
Yes, teacher. Well balanced, well behaved, well chosen.
Very good. Well chosen. Good. Manuela, read the ones for everyone.
Okay, teacher. Well balanced, well behaved, well educated, well informed, well fed, well looked after, well paid, and well read.
Okay, very good, Manuela. There is something not just for Manuela, but for all of us that we need to work on, and is on the ed endings. Remember, we have 3 sounds at the end. The one that in which we make a T sound, yeah, like walked, yes, worked, walked, yes. The one in which we pronounce a D because we have weaker sounds, like cleaned, yes. And the other ones, when the verb ends with T or D sound, we have to make another syllable. We have to add another syllable, yeah? So we add ed and we pronounce it as another syllable, like wanted, yes? Visited, yeah? So pay attention to this one. Well balanced, well behaved, well educated, well informed, well fed, well looked after, well paid, well read. Okay, that's just a suggestion for all of us to work on it. I know it's a little bit hard because we do not have those sounds in Spanish. Yeah, so native Spanish speakers struggle with the pronunciation of the ed endings. Okay, my dear friends, I also have this game for us, but I think that we skip it, and if we have time at the end, we can play it because I need to introduce the next thing. Okay, so maybe at the end. And we also have another thing to do. Oh my goodness, let me tell you right away. And it's the cycle survey that is usually taken today. So let me give you the link very quickly and you guys can do it. Okay. This is the link for our cycle survey. Do not forget that, please, okay? What is the cycle survey? Is the evaluation in which you are usually asked about lots of things we do in this project, okay? So you can please take it as soon as you have some minutes. Okay, what is next? Okay, the game is not next, but this. We are going to talk a little bit about ellipsis and substitution. This is a natural way to speak. It is when we change some words or delete some words because we want to sound natural, because we want to avoid repetition. Yeah, so let's watch the video. It's kind of fun because at the beginning it shows you lots of examples and then it will give you the explanation, and then I will go through the explanation with you again and we will practice. Okay, so let's enjoy the video, and after the video we are ready for practice. Okay, here we are. So let's watch the video.
Congratulations! I hear you and Leo are through to the final of your tennis tournament.
Thank you. Yes, it was a tough match. I didn't play particularly well, and Leo didn't either. But thankfully, we still won. The final is next week.
Who against?
We're playing a mixed doubles pair from the capital who win every match. They have for over a year at least.
Well, I'm sure you and Leo have got every chance of winning. I mean, whenever we play singles, you always beat me, and so does he. If you both play as well as you are capable of, you'll be unstoppable.
Did I mention that I've been going to the gym?
Have you? How long for?
About 2 months. I've been really pushing myself to get fit, but not a lot seems to be happening. I'm getting a bit concerned.
What about?
I'm worried that I'm just wasting my time. Maybe I've just got the wrong body type.
There's no such thing. Anyone can get fit.
Maybe I just don't know how. Have you got any advice for me?
Look, I know how much you love a takeaway, and so do I. But the main thing is you need to stick to a good diet. Without doing so, getting really fit is impossible.
People always think they can get fit but still eat whatever they want. I suppose such ideas are always too good to be true.
Well, such is life. When I first started going to the gym, everyone else could do circuits for hours, but I couldn't.
How did you change things around?
Someone at the gym told me that he stuck to a detailed plan of what to eat every day. I decided to do likewise and changed my diet completely.
So diet is the key then?
It is. Now I eat so well, I can go to the gym and lift such and such, and I find it so much easier to spend over an hour there.
In spoken and written English, we often try to avoid repeating words and phrases when it is already clear what we are referring to. To avoid repetition, we can remove words or replace them with alternatives that refer to what has previously been said. Look at these sentences. Everyone else could do circuits for hours, but I couldn't do circuits for hours. We're playing a mixed doubles pair from the capital who seem to win every match. They have won every match for over a year at least. To not repeat what we have already said, we can omit the repetition of a verb or part of a clause and reduce the sentence. Look at these sentences. Everyone else could do circuits for hours, but I couldn't. We're playing a mixed doubles pair from the capital who seem to win every match. They have for over a year at least.
Let's stop here. At the beginning of the video, they gave us lots of examples, but maybe you were not aware of what they were talking about, right? So they were talking about ellipsis and substitution. Let's start with ellipsis. Here, we have an intention, a purpose, a goal, and it's avoid repetition, okay? So if you say, everyone else could do circuits for hours, but I couldn't, this couldn't, yeah, is referring to do circuits for hours. So you don't want to repeat it. You want to sound natural. Actually, that's the way we speak, right? So this is the intention, okay? Avoid repetition. And the same here. We are playing a mixed doubles pair from the capital who seem to win every match. They have for over a year at least. They have what? Yeah? What is it referring to? They have won every match very often. Do you have an idea about this? Is it okay? Yes? Are you following the idea with the video?
Yes, Miss, it's okay.
Okay, perfect. Let's continue.
Look at these sentences. Did I mention that I've been going to the gym? Have you? How long have you been going to the gym for? The final is next week. Who is the final going to be against? We can also reduce the questions by removing the information that is repeated or understood by context. Look at these sentences. Did I mention that I've been going to the gym? Have you? How long for? The final is next week. Who against? There are other reference words and phrases that we use to reduce a sentence. Look at these sentences. I know how much you love a takeaway, and so do I. Whenever we play singles, you always beat me, and so does he. So refers back to something mentioned previously. We follow so with an auxiliary verb and a subject pronoun. Look at this sentence. You need to stick to a good diet. Without doing so, all the exercise in the world won't help you enough. When the verb do is followed by so, it refers back to the action just mentioned. Look at this sentence. I know how much you love a takeaway, and so do I. It is also possible to use the word as instead of so. I know how much you love a takeaway, as do I. Notice what happens to the word and. When we use as, it is preceded by a comma. Look at this sentence. He kept a really detailed diary of what he ate every day. I decided to do likewise, and it was the key to getting in shape. Likewise is similar to so, but means the same action as someone or something else does. We usually use it with do. Look at this sentence. I didn't play particularly well, and Leo didn't either. We use either as an adverb to avoid repeating a negative statement. In more formal contexts, we can begin the sentence with neither and then connect the negative alternatives with nor. Look at this sentence. Neither Leo nor I played particularly well. Notice what happens to the sentence structure when neither nor is used. Look at this sentence. People always think they can get fit but still eat whatever they want. I suppose such ideas are always too good to be true. The word such can also mean the kind or type I am talking about. Such is often used in set phrases. Look at these sentences. There's no such thing. Well, such is life. Now I eat so well, I can go to the gym and lift such and such.
This is almost the end, so it will catch up here.
No such thing refers to something that you think does not exist. Such is life refers to an event or a situation that you must accept. Such an
Oh, yeah, I knew that. So
Can go.
eat so well does not exist to an event or a situation that you must accept.
okay, this is the end of the video. Such and such, something you don't want to or can name exactly. Such and such. Eso. Okay? Don't worry, I'm going to explain in detail. We are going to go through each one, okay? To ellipsis first, and then to substitution. Yes, I can share the video. It's very interesting and easy to understand. So let's go. Maybe you guys are thinking about the way you speak and you say, yeah, but that's something that I do. Yeah, some of those topics are for just improving our fluent language, of course, and some of those things are things that we already use without having studied them. Yeah, so let's go. Let's start. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to start with ellipsis. Okay, some characteristics of it and some examples. Do you know how to leave out words to make your English sound more natural? That's what we do with ellipses. In informal conversation, we commonly leave out words. Yeah, it's like, okay, bye. This is called ellipsis. We can use it when the meaning is obvious without the missing items. For example, you can use my car whenever you want to. You can use my car whenever you want to use my car. So if you don't want to say it again, if you don't want to repeat that, you can just say whenever you want to, because this to, yeah, refers to the action we already mentioned. Okay? And sorry. Another one. Sounds lovely. Okay, what's the real sentence there? We know that we are missing something. It would be, it sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Yeah? But it's okay. It doesn't really affect the meaning. So you can say just sound lovely. And you say, yeah, teacher, but that's the natural way we speak. That's the interesting thing, that you know it. Okay. We started watching the first episode, but had to turn it off. We started watching the first episode, but we had to, sorry, Yeah, we have to turn the episode off. I copied the same, right? Yeah, okay. So if I say how to turn it off, it's because you are avoiding repeating. We had to turn, this episode off. Yeah, because it was the first that we already watched. Yes, so it sounds more natural to just say like this. Okay, questions so far? What are the questions? No questions? Okay, not yet. Here we are. So you say, yeah, but why do we need it? Like why do we want to use it? What is it for? Okay, in speech, people often leave out unnecessary information and speak shortly. It is a way to brief and not repetitive and still communicate clearly with others. For example, someone represented with a sensible argument might respond with a simple approval. Sounds logical. Yeah? And that's okay. To be grammatically correct, this sentence will need a noun. Say, yeah, but it's not a sentence, it's not complete. It will need it, sounds logical. That sounds logical to me. Yeah? In its abbreviation form, it is an elliptical expression because we are leaving some words out. Yes, because it sounds better. It sounds natural. Yeah? Native English speakers will have no trouble understanding it since the elided, it means like the word that is left behind, it or that can be inferred from the context without any problem. Ellipsis is often used by fiction writers to create dialogue that resembles the way people really talk. And I included this part because even if I am going to just keep saying in speech, in informal language, yeah, you can also find it in written language, which is very common, especially for those representation of those dialogues, yeah. After all, people don't always talk in full sentences. If you think about the natural way we speak, they trail off. Yeah, it's like they use halting speech and they leave out words that other people in the conversation will be able to understand without hearing them stated explicitly. For example, I don't know how to say this, she said, looking down. You mean his? Yes, he's gone. I'm sorry. Okay. I forgot to pick up the dry cleaning. So maybe you can say, forgot to pick up the dry cleaning. And it means that it's I. Yeah? Okay. So these are the functions of it. This is the why. Why do we need it? Why do we use it? Now let's check out how we use it. Okay? So here we are. This means leaving out one or more words when they are obvious from the context. In informal speech, it is common to miss out the beginnings of certain phrases when it is clear who or what is being referred to. And these are the cases when you can find it. This often happens with imperative be, careful, listen, quiet, do it, answer. Yes? So you know if I ask you to do something, yeah, I don't necessarily use the subject there. So I can just tell you, okay, guys, do it, please. Okay, work on that. Please be quiet. Listen to me. Yes, so that's very common. With pronouns, don't think so. Don't really know. Yes, so we are omitting this one. Pronouns in the combination with be. Nice to meet you. Sorry. Okay, so you know that I'm saying it is nice to meet you. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Pronouns with be plus articles. Nice day. Pity. Shame. Good thing you were here to help. Yeah, so the things that are in brackets are optional. If you use them, that's okay. If you don't, that is also fine. Yeah. Good thing you were here to help. It is a good thing. Okay. And with auxiliary verbs and pronouns. Got the time? Finish? Coming? Working on that? Getting there? Yes. Exercising? Eating healthy? Okay. So you just avoid those auxiliary verbs because they can be understood and inferred. Question so far. If I ask you, for example, say questions, you know, and you inferred and you understand that your teacher wants to say, do you have questions? Have you got questions? Yeah, it's like when I say ready. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, so basically that's the natural way we speak. Yes. Okay, my dear friends, questions. Let's go. What are the questions? No questions? Okay. I have more examples, don't worry. Words are often missed out with, after an auxiliary verb to avoid repetition. So all of these examples refer to this. If you're not prepared to lend me the money, then I'm sure Jeffrey is. Jeffrey is what? Jeffrey is prepared to lend me the money. It's not necessary to say all of this. I remember, I think Manuela was the one who said, yes, I want to, when she was going to read. Yes, the previous exercise. So that's basically ellipsis. Yeah, she didn't say, yes, I want to read. No, she said, yes, I want to. Yeah. Okay, more examples of this one. After an auxiliary verb. I hadn't noticed it, but my son had. So this is the auxiliary we use for this one. So my son had noticed it. She said she'd get back to me by the end of the week, and she has. Yes, she has got back to me by the end of the week. So this is the auxiliary, and the next thing is not necessary to be repeated. They were getting ice creams because I said they could. They could what? They could get ice creams. I let them do it because they behaved very well. Okay, I wasn't in that meeting last week, but Mike was. Mike was in that meeting last week. So you don't say it twice, yeah, because you already mentioned it. And this is the auxiliary, yeah. So it can perfectly be understood that you mean, yes, this. Okay. Juliana is working on the project right now, and so Tom is. Tom is what? Tom is working on the project. I know Peter goes to the piano lessons every day, but on the weekends he doesn't. He doesn't go to piano lessons. You want to avoid that repetition. I liked the film, but Jackie didn't. Didn't what? Didn't like it. Okay. I thought you were working, but I can see that you are not. You are not working. So that's a perfect sentence if I just stop. You are not. She never bought a flat, but now she wishes it, she had. She had what? She had bought a flat. Okay. Summarizing this, you guys can leave out the next part after the auxiliary verb. That's perfectly okay. Questions? What are the questions?
Not yet, Miss.
Okay, let's go to the third. I have 4 cases for ellipses. So let's go to the third one. Okay. This one is when a verb is followed by an infinitive with to. This is very, very common, and this is the one that Manuela said and used when she said, yes, I want to. Yeah, we include the to, but we did not finish, so we do not continue. Yeah, we omit the verb. There is no need to stay if you don't want to. Yeah, but saying if you don't want to, that's okay. If you don't want to stay. What else? Have you tried that new restaurant yet? No, I wanted to, but it's but it's on the other side of town. So if you say, no, I wanted to, you mean I wanted to try that. Yeah, I wanted to try it. I wanted to try the restaurant. Okay, some people give up sugar completely, but I didn't want to. It was so hard for me. I didn't want what? I didn't want to give up sugar completely. Yeah, so it is better not to repeat the whole thing. And if you stop in the preposition to, that's okay. And the other person understands that you mean the whole thing that you just mentioned. I didn't arrive early, but I wanted to. That was my intention. I just couldn't. Are you coming to the party? We hope to. We hope to come. Susan told me not to talk to Freddie, but I need to. I need to talk to Freddie. Questions, my friends. Questions about this one. I think this is very common. So, no questions? Why are you so quiet? Okay, let's continue with the next use, and then we have the practice on ellipsis, and then we study substitution. Okay. If something has already been mentioned earlier in the conversation, then it is often missed out. Would you like a glass of juice? Yes, please. Apple juice or orange juice? Orange juice, please. Didn't you feel that it was a lot of juice in the conversation? So you say, yeah, let's omit juice because we know that you're talking about it. Okay, what about this? Would you like a glass of juice? Yes, please. Apple or orange? Orange, please. Yeah, that's perfect. Would you like some ice cream? Sure, please. Vanilla or chocolate? Chocolate will be great. Yes, so it's not necessary to say vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream would be great. No, it's not necessary. Oh, and I put, this is wrong. This part is from the previous one. Okay, that was the last one, number 4. Now the questions. Okay, you don't have questions, so it means that it's clear. So there isn't anything your teacher should worry about? Or why don't you have questions? Okay, maybe with the practice. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Okay, thank you, Maria. My friends, I have one exercise for ellipsis. Yeah. And after the exercise, I want to explain substitution. But look at the time. Better I explain substitution, and then we can work on the exercise of ellipsis. And you don't rush. That's perfect. Yeah, because if I send you to the room, we are back, we check, that will be a lot of time. So I'm afraid we cannot finish. Yeah. So it's better to continue. Okay, the next one is basically very similar. Yeah, because their intentions, yeah, their goals is just to improve our fluency and speak natural. Yeah, so it's just like to avoid repetition and sound better. So here we have substitution. Okay. In English grammar, substitution is the replacement of a word or phrase with a filler word such as one, so, or do. What for? To avoid repetition. So you change that word. Yeah, the substitution in all the contexts. In soccer, the substitution. You get another person because that one cannot play. Yeah, so it happens in the language as well. Okay, this is a very good example I took from one poem. Look, consider the following example from Gellert Burger's poem called The Purple Cow. This is the name of the poem. I never saw a purple cow. I never hoped to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. That's cool. So let's analyze this short part of the poem. This author uses substitution here because he wanted to make this piece less monotonous. Yeah, instead of just repeating the cow, cow, and cow. Okay, because if you notice in these lines 2 and 4, I never hope to see one. I'd rather see than be one. Yeah, one is used in place of the purple cow. So you understand that one is replacing purple cow. Okay, let's go back to the previous example with the chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Okay, do you fancy some ice cream? Sure, let's go for some. Okay, let's go for some. I am replacing the word ice cream with some. And which one do you prefer, vanilla or chocolate? The chocolate one. The chocolate one. So you're making substitution and we're using one to replace the word ice cream. Okay, good. Do you like the poem? Okay, look at the cow. Let's continue with more information about this one, but this one is very simple. Basically, we need to use these words to replace what we want to say. Substitution is when a single word is used to replace a word or phrase, often to avoid repetition. Same purpose. One, okay, the word one is used to substitute a single countable noun. I'd love to have a dog, but my mom won't let me have one. This word one is replacing the word dog, and that is one, yeah? That is one dog, the singular. So you say, my mom won't let me have a dog. So my mom won't let me have one. Yes? It's like, for example, you are buying a car and you are comparing all their characteristics and you need to make a decision. And you say, I prefer the Mazda one. Yes, I prefer the blue one. So you are replacing the word. Okay, once is also possible. Okay, once is used to substitute plural countable ones. Sorry, countable nouns, excuse me. Which shoes look better, the brown ones or the black ones? So basically you are saying the brown shoes or the black shoes. And it's not necessary to repeat. So you just say the brown ones or the black ones, and that's it. Yeah, one for singular, one's for plural. In Spanish, it sounds very similar, but we do not use the word one. In Spanish, we say la, and that's it. For example, bueno, la o le, los artículos, ¿sí? ¿Quieres jugo? Sí. Ok. ¿De piña o de manzana? El de manzana. ¿Ok? Y decimos, por ejemplo, estamos hablando de los carros, prefiero el verde. Entonces no decir el carro verde. We don't have to repeat. We also do it. That's natural. Okay. Some is also used for replacing words. Okay. How do we use it? Some is used to substitute uncountable nouns. This ice cream is gorgeous. Would you like some? Yeah. So you don't say, would you like one? No. So would you like some? Would you like some ice cream? Yes. There is some water in the fridge. Do you want some? Okay. I need some money for, I don't know, for the candies. And then you say, I have some. I have some. Okay, I have some money. Yeah. I need some glue to finish this project. Don't worry, ask Susan some. Ask Susan some glue. So you don't want to repeat the word and you use some because glue is uncountable. We also use do and does, yeah? Substituting a verb plus an object. For example, I don't like football, but my wife does. I have to get up really early tomorrow. And the other person says, I don't. So I don't have to get up really early tomorrow. So you don't want to repeat. Yeah? It's like, for example, okay, guys, questions? Is everything clear? Maybe you don't understand. And then you said, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, so it means that we understand, teacher. Don't worry. That's why we don't ask questions. Yeah? Or maybe I ask you, have you got any question? Do you want to say anything? And then you say, for example, any of you, I don't, teacher, thank you. I don't, yeah, I don't have questions. Don't worry. Yes. Okay, and as you also watched in the video, we can use so. So substitutes a clause, yeah, like the whole thing. Does this bus go to the station? I think so. I think that bus go to the station. And you can also say, I think that bus, that's the bus. Yeah, so that's why it is a clause. It's like a complete thing. Okay. Are you going to see Mariana this weekend? I hope so. I hope to see Mariana this weekend. Yes. So you can use so for substituting a clause, like the whole phrase. Yeah. And it also sounds very natural. Yes. Okay. And we have this one. So, or neither, or nor. Yes, any of these, plus an auxiliary, plus a subject. What for? To also substitute a whole clause. We're going to Spain for our holidays. So we are. The only thing you guys need to be careful about is the auxiliaries. Be careful. Because, for example, I can say, I love you. You cannot say, so am I. So am I? No. I love you. So do I. Yes. I am hungry. So am I. Yes. I did the last part of the project last night. So did I. Okay, let me type them there in the chat for you so you understand them, because it's not difficult, but you have to be careful with the auxiliary, guys. Yes, that's the only thing I need you to be careful. Use the correct auxiliary. So you just, okay, you go to the original sentence and you play with the words. I am hungry. Okay, if you want to substitute the whole thing, you say, so am I. Okay? Instead of saying me too is okay, yeah? But this one is also very natural, and it indicates like better knowledge of English, of course. So I say, I am sad. Can you please type the substitution of that sentence with the so closed here? Do it. If I say, I am sad, what would you say if you want to substitute that and to say the same? Come on, guys. So, I. Very good, Jorge. Thank you for that. Perfect. If I say, I ate pasta yesterday, what do you say? I ate pasta yesterday. What do you say? So, and what is the auxiliary? So did I. Yes? If I say I love milk, you say so do I. If I say I have been to Santa Marta twice this year, you say so have I. Yeah, it's very simple. You play with the auxiliary. Okay, my dear friends, let's practice.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question. It's not possible say it so. Do we
Yes, of
or
course.
we have to answer with the same
No,
verb?
it's okay. It is okay, Jorge, because what if there are people expressing that? For example, let's say, guys, I'm so excited because I know next Monday is holiday. And then you say, so we are, all of you. Yeah, so we are teacher. Yes, or maybe I say something like, last night I was working on your projects. Yeah, and then you guys want to say that you were doing the same. So we were. Sorry. Yeah, so were we. The opposite. Yeah, with the auxiliary in plural. So it's okay. You can use it singular or plural. You just have to be careful with the auxiliaries. Okay, guys, let's practice. So I'm going to tell you something. Well, this is one more. Yes. These are some other examples that you guys can check. Yes. Okay. As I told you, substitution is not restricted to writing and can be found in many types of media. See the following spoken examples from television and speeches. Don't you ever read the Times, Watson? I often advise you to do so if you want to know something. So to do so is I advise you to read the Times. When I quote others, I do so in order to express my own ideas more quickly. I do so means like I quote others. I have a decaf latte and please be sure to use skim milk. I have one too. One this kind of coffee, yeah, this latte. Any people anywhere being inclined and having the power have the right to rise up and shake off the existing government and form a new one that suits them better. A new one what? A new government. All generalizations are false, including this one. One replaces generalization. Okay, hey guys, when is the next Halley's Comet? I don't think it's for like another 60 years of something. But it's not tonight, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think that that comet is coming. Yeah, so those are examples. Okay, let's practice. This is the end. I also have another exercise for substitution, but we are not doing it because we don't have time. So we are going to do this one that is about ellipses. Okay, the first one. Oh, what is it? This one. So let me give you the link and you guys work with another person. And I am also posting the answers just in case we don't have time for checking. Okay, don't worry. So let's go. Unit 10 ellipses. What you have to do is to avoid using some words that are not necessary. So you guys are going to delete them. Let me show you. You guys have the link in the chat. My goodness, what are my students? There are 10 in the meeting. So, oh, sorry, I gave you the wrong one. I think I gave you the wrong one. Ellipsis. Is it the correct one, guys? Yes. Okay. Look at the exercise. Match sentences 1 to 8 to responses 8 to 8. Then cross out the words or phrases that you are not going to use. Yeah? You need to tidy your room. So you guys match them with one of these. You say, for example, I already have tidied my room. So I don't think you are going to say that. Yeah? Maybe you want to delete some words. Yes? For example, I already have. Or what else? I already have tidied it. Well, it doesn't sound natural. Yes? So match them with the corresponding one. And when you choose one of these, delete some words, please. Okay? Cross out the words that you are not going to use. You can cross them out or make them in parentheses if you want to be specific. Okay, go ahead, my friends. I know that there isn't much time, but at least you can work on some and I will show you the answers. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, guys. Hi. We're in the breakout room. Are we in the breakout room? I'm not sure. I am not. I am not sure.
Oh, what happened? Do you want me to send you again or what?
Yes, teacher, please. I didn't receive any. Me neither.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, you guys can go. I sent you the invitation. I had sent you one before, so that's weird. Okay, Santiago is there, so you guys got the invitation. Okay.
Teacher?
Vanessa, what's going on?
Okay.
Vanessa, didn't you receive any invitation for the room?
And yes,
Sorry.
Hi,
Hi,
teacher.
teacher.
We have a question. It's correct to put we in the second. The match is between 2 and the letter C, and we are deciding about to put no, we only order one, or is possible to put there no, we only want one.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Can you hear me in a good way? Like,
Yes.
okay, sorry. Sorry, okay. Can you repeat, please?
Teacher, the question is, we not sure if the answer for the sentence 2 is no, we only ordered one, or it is no, we only ordered ordered without one.
No, we only ordered one. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you don't
Okay,
use
teacher.
one, you are not replacing that. So yeah, no, we only ordered one. Yes?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, my dear friends, I'm calling you to the room, okay? Because it's time.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, guys, I'm going to ask your teacher, Laura, to give you 5 more minutes of break so we can check out the answers, okay? Let's check them. I know you guys did not finish. I know that was not enough time. Don't worry. I'm not going to take that one for our scores. No problem. But it was important for me to check them with you. So here we are. I already have. Yes. Instead of saying I already have tidied my room. No, we only ordered one. One what? One bottle of water. Yeah. Good thing I brought an umbrella. Yeah, it's a good thing that I brought an umbrella. So you don't use it's or that, yes? Yeah, pity she couldn't stay longer. Yeah, it is a pity. Okay? No, I'm just going to. It is like you are about to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to send Judy the templates. Okay, no idea. Sorry. I have no idea. I'm sorry. So you say, no idea. Sorry. Okay? Sorry, I don't drive. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, I don't drive. Okay? And then, I didn't. It was chilly. I didn't leave the back door open. It was not me. It was chilly. Okay? Questions about the exercise?
No, Miss.
Teacher, it is clear.
Okay, perfect, guys. My dear friends, I'm going to ask Laura to give you 5 more minutes of the break. Don't worry. Just some recommendations for tomorrow. Remember to be on time. Remember, I start at 6. Tomorrow is our exam. Get your cameras ready. Okay? And after the break, you guys will have speaking. Okay. Have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
Bye, Miss. See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
teacher. Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
One more thing. Sorry. please work on the survey. Finish the survey, answer it, because the coordinator will be asking me later about the ones who have not, okay? Go ahead.
Sorry about the survey. Did you send the link through the WhatsApp group?
I
Oh.
sent it here, but I will send you to the WhatsApp group too, Santiago. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.